one of the real problems we have right now, in my judgment, is that, believe it or not, in sort of elite levels, and I'm talking about here law professors, I'm talking about people who do public policy for a living, politicians, other judges. One of the most dismaying things to me as a libertarian, I'm going to go out and say it, I'm a libertarian, is the extent of the agreement between people on the extreme left and the extreme right, that even if they don't agree on specific policies, what they do agree on is that judges should virtually never say no to government. They want a modest, restrained judiciary that rubber stamps virtually everything the government does. And you know, in a sense, I don't know that I blame liberals for that, because that's their program. I mean, they really do believe, many of them, that the government knows best, that it should be not just involved in, but essentially be in charge of social policy so that it can guarantee the right outcomes according to, you know, that political ideology. So it's hard to fault them for that, because that's what they believe. I lay the blame more at the feet of conservatives who should know better. If your first allegiance is to constitutionally limited government, and you go and yell activist at a judge or a court every time they strike down some law, you're part of the problem. Quit saying activism when a court strikes down a law, even if you don't like it. You know, we need much more judges striking down laws. We've had much too little of it over the past 75 years. The federal government wouldn't be the behemoth that it is today if the Supreme Court were enforcing even 1/10 of what the framers had in mind when it comes to limiting the powers of the federal government. And we could maybe reduce the federal debt proportionately.